Cool. All right. Next one. Ooh,
Yeah.
must be 8:30.
If it's 8:30, bro, it's 8:30. Yo, that is wild, bro.
Bedtime.
There's something in that, bro. There's something deeper. There's something deeper in that.
When that 8 hits that 30, bro, it gets crazy. Okay.
It's mad.
Next one. The Tinder Swindler.
Tinder.
The documentary on Netflix that is on everyone's lips.
Yeah, literally. Pause.
Yeah. I like this. Oh, yeah, hold on. We got the synopsis.
How did you hear about this one? How did you hear about it?
Do you know what, yeah? I think I started this, but then I moved on to a different documentary called The Puppet Master. And then enough people started talking about Tinder Swindler because I was a bit bored. Like I started watching it and I was like, I was like, I don't really think. But to be fair, it's because in my mind I really wanted to watch The Puppet Master.
So you weren't really...
The documentary. So it was always in my head. So I was like, let me just watch The Puppet Master first. But no one was really talking about The Puppet Master. Everyone was talking about the Tinder Swindler. So I was like, let me go back and watch the Tinder Swindler. And I can understand why.
Entertained?
Yeah, I can understand why. Especially like, it's a shame we couldn't get a woman on the show for this.
Yeah.
Couple women, 3 women, 4 women. It's like,
all here. Bring all of them.
Yeah, it's lucky we couldn't get all of you.
I got some shit to say. Hear me? But no, it's real.
Yeah.
There might be a part 2 depending on how much heat this picks up. You hear me?
Maybe.
You might can find us having a little debate somewhere.
He might have a clapback.
Yeah. And we might have to do a live.
Yeah.
You hear me? By the time this comes out, you might know this was a live. All right. So let me do this. What are we doing this? All right. Posing as a wealthy, jet-setting diamond mogul, he wooed women offline, then conned them out of millions of dollars. Now some victims plan for a payback.
That's basically it.
That is it.
So
how let's sum this up. What did you? What's your synopsis? What's your take on this? What is this about?
Firstly,
Yeah.
and I don't care who this upsets.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy's a G.
And it's only February.
That's the first thing.
It's not even Valentine's Day. It's not even Valentine's Day.
This guy's a G. Like he analyzed the niche market,
bro,
and exploited it to the maximum.
To the max.
To the max.
To the max.
Secondly, and again, I don't care who this upsets. Enough of them women are foolish. Foolish. Like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not an uncultured man. So I understand that love makes you do silly things sometimes.
Yeah.
It makes you do things that you wouldn't normally do in situations.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
But some of these women took that to the next level.
They weren't in love yet. Don't do that. They weren't in love yet.
They was in love with the money.
You're not going to sit here and tell...
That's another thing I was going to say as well. Enough of these women wouldn't have been in this situation if my man weren't rich. Like, if he weren't rich, if they weren't, what's the word? If they weren't money hungry or gold digging, like, if they didn't see the cash.
All right, wait.
None of them would have, a lot of them wouldn't be involved.
It was about 3 main women, right?
But there's bare. But they was the main one. I did feel a bit sorry for the friend, though. I'll tell you that much. I felt sorry for the friend because that can catch out anyone. Yeah. Regardless of woman or man.
And as someone pulled it to my attention.
Yeah.
You hear me? Shout out Keisha Cakes. You hear me? Flipping. She was wealthy as well. So it's like.
Yeah. She
just thought she was kind of.
Was she wealthy?
I think she was.
She wasn't wealthy.
I thought she had peas.
She didn't have peas. She had 30 grand in a savings account and then had to take a loan out for 10. That's not wealthy. A lot
of people don't have no 30 grand.
No, but that's not wealthy. That's not wealthy. She weren't wealthy.
It's not wealthy. But she had a little change there.
Yeah, she had a little change.
But yeah, she wasn't exactly. They were just friends though.
Yeah.
They were just friends. Weren't friends long enough for them kind of peas, but
yeah. But then you think, this is what I'm saying, then you think of what he was dealing with and how he was moving. So you're like,
he swindled.
It's nothing to him.
Man ran game. Like, he ran game.
Big game.
And then the last one.
She's a G. The one that
like, I kind of give her a blight in terms of the way they made it out was she was generally his girlfriend. Like, they had been together for like 14, 15 months.
Yeah, something like that.
And from what I remember, I don't recall her actually giving him a lump sum of money.
No, she did.
Did she? Okay,
Yeah.
I thought she paid for things.
No, she
Like, brought flights and did this and did that.
Oh, I don't know about
recall the actual lump sum.
But she was big in debt though, like 150 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was big in debt.
All right, but yeah,
But she's a G though.
She was more of a G than the rest.
She's a G
Kinda.
in how she handled it. Then she's a G
Yeah,
when shit hit the fan. She was like, all right, cool, repping time.
Yeah.
The first one's a fool.
But can we talk about the first one?
Nah, she's an idiot.
Because that is the main one, really.
Bro, so first off,
Just get off your chest, man. Don't be shy, man.
I really want to ask her if she would have slept with him if he didn't put her on a jet.
I would say yes.
Still.
Yeah. I would say this, given the vibes on who they were and how they were acting.
You said she was a Tinder
Bro,
premium
you know what?
user.
We're gonna have a real conversation
She's a
right
Tinder
now,
premium
yeah?
user.
We're gonna have a real conversation.
And was still a Tinder user
All right.
after.
Let's not play. All right. Let's not play like there ain't girls out here on these apps that are just linking man on first date and man are not laying down. Yeah. let's not play. And man ain't providing no jets.
I got bare brethren on Tinder still.
All right. And it's just a one date thing and you're laying that one day.
Location thing. Like they might be going out in Manchester and they need to find someone
through the
in
pandemic,
Manchester.
yeah. We see when people was on these apps and that there was nowhere to go. What do you think was happening?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So let's not play like it took the jet for her to act
You
up.
say that was the cherry. That was icing.
Like, she thought she was in heaven. She's like, what? I was gonna give you the tum-tum anyway.
But you take it.
You don't know. Boom, boom, boom. So first and foremost, let's get that out of the way. I don't think it really had like that adds a lot of bonus. Do
you think? How many? Oh, this is why I really wanted women on here. Do you know what? When we do the live, I really need to talk to them
I need to ask.
because I want to know, how many women would go on a private jet on the first date? I reckon a lot will say no.
A lot.
I reckon a lot would say no.
But this is what I'm saying.
But when the opportunity is in front of them, because there's a lot of girl I know that will never ever be taken on a private jet.
No, but there's a lot of girls that will. So you kind of gotta wrongfully judge them in the category they may be in terms of, are you that type of woman that goes for that? And it's like, if you are, then it's like, yeah, majority of women that go for that would definitely go on a jet.
It's not even a bad thing if you say, yeah, I'd go on a private jet with a because that's a private jet. Like that's a one time maybe experience. Your first date, you would take me on a private jet.
Listen, if I offered, let's just say I had the capability of doing a private jet, and I offered, and you said no, don't look for me again. Don't look for me again. Don't look. What am I?
You say that's it.
What? I just offered up the private jet.
Oh, you don't want to.
It's just regular for you. Yeah. What are we doing there? Regular jet. Lifestyle. Yeah. It's
private
just you.
Jet. I'm just trying to think of like, imagine you're going on a date like that. Just imagine you've been on Tinder now, and you're seeing these skags. You know, like you as a woman, you must see bare waste man and dickheads. You must have been on bare foolish dates, and you've tapped on this one, and he's like, you're on a private jet. You're in love straight away.
You know the realness. I'm bantering, because it's something I wanted to bring up as well, and it was the red flags, bro. Like, there was a gazillion red flags. And if I'm honest, that is a red flag, And her friends even told her that's a red flag. Yeah. You hear me? And what did she say? YOLO.
Yeah, she did say YOLO.
So, bro, this is why I have no sympathy for woman number one.
I've got no sympathy for woman number one. I have
no sympathy for woman number one.
Nah, I got none.
At all.
No, none.
Yeah,
and you know why I ain't got sympathy for her? Yeah, even past everything. Forget the red flags. Forget everything. It's that. It's the repetitiveness. It's the repetitiveness of the foolishness.
Bro, it was only a month as well. She had only known him a month before she coughed up peas.
Right, but what I'm saying is, so after let me tell you something, and I'll be real, there's not a person on this planet, maybe him, but apart from him, okay, most man.
Man, more of a quick 3-4. Hold on, wait a minute.
I was like, no, my mom. But I'm saying, all right, All right, on average, yeah. In the usual day, yeah.
There's a small handful of people.
Apart from the small handful of people, yeah. If I lend you money, yeah. Don't ask me for money again if you ain't paid the first month back. Don't ask me, bruv. If I've lent you 10 bags, yeah. Don't ask me for 20 bags.
20 bags.
And you ain't paid the 10. Don't do it, bruv. Because you're only going to embarrass me and yourself. Like, this is an embarrassing situation.
How do you get yourself to a point where someone can do that to you?
Nah.
Where you keep taking out loans and giving someone bags.
Bro, payday loans. Not even like, you know, they
you know when the
Bro, the APR might even be more than the amount you borrowed.
Oh, Mazine, you're never gonna finish this. This is built now for you to. Bro. Listen, we'll get to the end of the bit, yeah. But that's why the ending sweet me. But anyway, flipping. Bro. How do you get to a point where you're just offloading 20, 10, 30K? Didn't they say she racked up like 250 or something? 250,
like quarter of a mil. How can you be in the position that
Bro, it doesn't even sound real. And you know what? Let's just talk about the show a little bit, yeah? I'm a lover of docs and that, and I like these kind of docs. They're not my favorite ones, but they're always interesting and funny. I think this is made by the same person that done the Cats one.
Oh, was it? Do you know what? That makes a lot of sense because it was very funny.
Yes.
It was very...
And so that's what's baffling about when they shoot these kind of docs. Because I'm like, all right, let's just say you see the women, like in the beginning, they're happy.
Yeah.
Like they're telling you the fun times and boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, how are you in this emotion knowing that this has happened?
Knowing you know the ending.
So it's always interesting how they get them to film like an actual doc, because then by the end, then she's crying and emotions are coming back. I'm like, come on, man. So sometimes you look at it and it's like, this can't be real. Like 250.
250, bro. How do you even have the ability to access 250? Bro, even if I rinsed out my whole credit and everything,
I didn't even know how she was doing it. And you're not paying back the other one.
But I think it's because he ran the thing through the company, innit? That's how I think she did that, because she had the pay slips, innit?
Oh, yeah, and she was just taking...
So that's how that must have ran. But he did it smart as well. Do you know why he did it smart? Because obviously... he spent off the first bit on the Amex and then paid it back.
Yeah.
Lulled her into a full sense of security.
Well, that was the realness, innit? He was...
that
was the pattern. He was using this girl's money to pay for this girl. That girl's money was paying for that girl. Like, how he kept track, his spreadsheets must have been intense, because how he kept track of that is... That's the real business mind. That's the real genius.
That Excel sheets.
Where that money's going and how you got to cover that expense and cover that expense. Because really and truly, he didn't crumble it. They crumbled it. So he was still patterning, you get me? It's just that they stopped, you get me? But if they kept doing, he would have still known, yeah, I got to move this one here and boom, boom, that and this. But for me, why I find this even more funnier is because, he ran game. Yeah, he's up for Player of the Year award, like early, and might win it. But the game weren't that great, bro.
What?
Because he wasn't that much of like he can only run that game on a certain type of gal.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. He found a niche. He was, bro. It wasn't just 1, 2, 3. There was gal after gal after gal in different country, moving,
yeah, but
circulating.
A certain type of gal for certain types of country.
He was finding them gal blood.
No, it's true. You gotta know your market, innit? Target audience. That's
I know. We have to say, well, them women.
But that game wouldn't work on like everybody. That wasn't like game of the year. And
all them gal on Tinder, like you have to look at yourselves now. And your marks. Your marks.
Listen, I enjoyed this because it was just funny. It was too long. Though I thought it was too long. It was almost 2 hours, bro.
I was having fun watching this. Bro.
I was, but it was like
just don't stop.
It was a bit too long.
Do you know what? I kind of, when the Fed started getting involved in that kind of, I was kind of bored. I wanted to hear more about what he was.
Yeah,
I wanted to see what else he was doing. What country you go in today, Simon?
Yeah. Did you believe the part where he started sleeping in like when he was homeless? Like, do you really believe he
wasn't homeless?
That's where the game started to get more intense. Like, my man was running game, elite
homeless.
Game at that point.
He's a proper liar in it as well, because even when he was giving out the checks, he was like, yeah, do you know how bad that must feel, bro? Do you know how much bad? Yeah. Bro, imagine, you're Brock, yeah? Brassic, bruv, yeah? And I give you a check for more double what you expected to get, bruv. So now you think it's life has changed. You get me pattern, and you get back, you try to catch that thing, and it bounces, Ruben.
Yeah.
And now you're telling me, I
It
done
was
my
the
part.
way he would it was the template. It was the fact that he had a template.
Why did he do that with the checks, bro?
Bro,
Because he didn't do it. No, but I'm asking, why did he do it? That's
because he had a
rude.
template, bro.
That was the worst
It
part.
was even the pictures. Like, he showed every gal the exact same pictures.
No, I want to know why he did that with the checks, bro.
Because
That was bad mind. That
Because
was
he had a
bad.
template. And
No,
he
that
had a
was
formula.
bad mind.
It was part of the formula.
Yeah, but why? Why would you? Why did, he brought them to different countries to get this to get this check to bounce?
And the watch. Remember the watch where she had to come and get the watch? And it was fake. And I was like, man,
Bruv, these days that was
that's what I'm
bad
saying.
mind.
Who's coming, like,
For a
who's
watch?
traveling overseas to go and get a watch?
Nah, that
that
was
one man's jinnled you out of like over 100 grand already. Like, it just it wouldn't work, bro. It wouldn't.
He told you sell. He said sell your car. He said
Bro,
sell your
it was
car.
how brazen he was being. And then the funniest shit has to be him talking about the enemies and how the enemies are after
my
him.
enemies. So,
Yo.
my enemies.
That's what I'm saying. At
There's
some
bare
point
memes
here,
about
like,
that
the
as
girls
well.
have to start taking accountability. It's like, how much bullshit you're gonna believe from someone you met on the app?
Yeah, this is
Like,
what I'm
this is what I'm
trying to
saying.
say.
Is like, at some point you gotta start taking accountability.
But
yeah, the
this is-
last girl was.
But this is what I'm saying. When gal see certain things, it makes them go full.
Yeah,
that's
that's a
what
fact.
it is. It's like, yeah,
That's a
boom,
fact.
money, this, that, okay, cool, is this, that, blah, blah, blah. Let me turn full for him. That's what it is. Let me turn full for him. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
It's a fact.
Like, yeah,
It's a
I'm on
fact.
jets, this, that.
But
he's the
that's
man,
why I
he's
can't have
rich.
no sympathy for it, because like,
Do you think me and you can pull off what he did?
no.
Of course we can't, bruv.
Whoa, hold on, wait. No, I can't.
Bro,
no,
we can't pull that off,
I
bro.
thought you meant with the utensils that he had.
No, just the utensils we have.
Well, to be honest, he didn't even have them utensils, so it's, yeah, can you pull that off? Nah, I don't have.
No, bro.
That's a different mind. He had a genius mind.
Bruv, he's
in
a
terms
G-
of that.
bruv, he's a
He had
genius,
mind
bruv.
in
Like,
terms
how-
of that.
bro.
Like, how he managed to pattern that.
This is what I'm saying. Like,
alright.
I can't pattern that in my Honda.
He only, bro. All right, so the sweet part was the ending for me. Like-
Why?
Because yeah,
Why did he send the picture looking like a hobo as well?
because he's a G, bro. In terms of the template he had was mad. He went inside the game. Like, his game wasn't great to me because I don't think that can work on everybody, and it worked on a certain type of female.
Yeah.
But to be fair, like, in terms of the game he ran, it was intense, and he lived it. He believed it. Like, he didn't stop. The ending. All right, so this
Was
is
there
why-
was
this is
there
why-
was there any black women?
Not that they showed. But anyway, flipping why the ending was so sweet for me, right? Yeah. I'll touch on the bit that wasn't quickly. You know, where he only got bagged because the girlfriend,
Yes,
with the passport, right, yeah?
She G'd him up. But,
yeah, she G'd him up, boom, boom, boom. She patterned up, sold all his clothes.
but even then, man only got like what 2 months, 3 months.
Bro, this is where the sweet spot came for me. I was like, you telling me after
could do
all of that,
And
he got 15 months, only did 5. They didn't charge him for the actual
That's what I'm saying,
fraud
for
and
the-
all
for
that.
the- yeah,
it was more for the
something-
passport, for him having a Ford passport. He's back out here doing
Living
his
his
thing.
best
He's
life.
got a modeled girlfriend, and the cherry on the top was these gals now have to pay off the
but
debt
that-
still. I'm like, bro, this man's
is-
king top,
bruv.
bro. This he's
G,
the king of the
bruv.
game. He clocked it.
G, bruv.
He clocked the game. He
G.
clocked the game.
G.
They still have to pay the debt, and I'm not even charged for this case. I only did 5 months, and I'm back on Tinder with the same name and the same hustle. Come on, man. Come on. He clocked it.
No,
He
he's a
clocked the
G,
game.
bro. He's a
He
G.
clocked the game.
Like he's a
I
G.
guarantee you there's girls that seen this and still go on a date with him.
I guarantee you, there's girls that have seen this, that have seen the Tinder swindler, been one of the Tinder swindles and kept
still-
shut
and-
because they ain't they be
Did
like,
a 10
they're just like,
grand down.
bro, that's what I'm about to say. They're only a little change down, so they're like, oh
It's just
shit.
collateral damage
Yeah,
now.
no,
It's like,
fuck,
oh,
yeah,
you know
nah, I
what,
ain't
man.
doing that, yeah, like, shit, I ain't get involved in that. So, bro, 250, woo,
Yo,
shit,
because
yeah.
it's
Man's, you know when he's probably still thinking she's gonna get that £750 back. She's like,
Yo.
oh well, that's
I
gone.
wish we heard from him though. I want to hear from him. I need to hear. Like, he's not gonna come out because he's still living this. So it's
he's locked off his thing now, isn't it?
No, I swear they said he popped off back again. Like, because he's in Israel.
He was, but he locked it off. I checked just before we think.
Oh, is it?
He's locked it off now, but he might be back. Because I checked after the show and he was living his life. There were stories and everything.
Yeah. This just made you more popular.
He's a G.
You hear me?
Like, he's like a little cult hero. Like, it's just like a little like...
Like, I'm not a fan, but...
I respect the hustle.
Yeah,
If you would have applied this to something else, you would have...
That's what I said. The spreadsheet game is
he's a G.
Next to none.
All right, get into it. Tinder Swindler, yeah, you have to watch it.
You have to. It's
definitely one of the ones.
It's
one of the better docs.
Yeah.
Would you say this was better than Don't Fuck with Cats?
Don't Fuck with Cats was interesting. Like,
I'm
gonna say
legendary.
no because you have to give Don't Fuck with Cats its respect of being the first of that kind of doc and what it was about and it being so far left and how they approached it.
It's interesting that you said it's made by the same people because I can see it.
It had that same kind of feel. That kind of feel of doc is working. You hear me? If you could keep finding some bizarre stories like these, then you got a lot of content to work with and a big future ahead with these docs. But it was good. It was good. It was a good doc. It's definitely a watch it. You have to watch it just for the bants. We need to have a conversation with girls about this because I remember I posted something up on my story and 1 or 2 people came at me like, "Oh, men ain't shit." Boom, 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 and I was like, "What? How did you get that from that? Like, how did you get men ain't shit from that doc?
This ain't got nothing to do with men. This is to do with how foolful you can make a woman.
How naive.
How naive are you?
Yeah,
like how naive.
And the realness is, like it happens vice versa, you know.
Yeah,
it happens vice versa. Man, them getting taken for idiot out here and just coughing up bare peas. So
and then
it's not even a thing where, but this time it's your turn. Where you lot are the idiots. So hold the L.
Yeah,
you hear me?
Definitely.
Simple.